Hey guys, hi, welcome. My name is Samantha Attard. I'm a wellness coach and yoga instructor living in Washington, D.C. I have my PhD in nutrition, and what I do is I sit here and talk nutrition knowledge with you guys because that's what I love to do. I love to share it with others, and I love to help them live healthier and live well. So, so great to have you guys here. So let's get started talking about 4 reasons why you think you're hungry. So reason number 1, you think you're hungry, but you're actually not, is you're thirsty. So here's the deal. If you are thirsty, your body is not that good at telling your thirst signals from your hunger signals. Our bodies sometimes really can't tell the difference. So if you just had lunch, for example, so it's been like a half hour and you're like, damn, I'm hungry again. I don't know why I'm hungry again. That could be a signal that it's actually water and that you're actually thirsty. So that can be a great time to drink a glass of water, no calories, so not the beer, I love that, but no, trying for the water, or lightly sweetened water, so maybe you throw some lemon juice or some lime juice in your water. That's a great way to do it. Some mint leaves, cucumber if you want to feel really fancy. You drink a glass of water, and then if 15 minutes later, you'll see if they're still feeling hungry or if actually the water took care of it. So if you're at a point where you're like, wait, why am I hungry? This doesn't make sense. I just ate. Try some water, some pure water. So this is a case where if your body's craving water, go for just that water before you try doing something like a soda or a coffee. So just do regular water. If you're hungry, you could actually be thirsty. Exactly. Sometimes your body has a hard time telling. So you drink a glass of water, you wait 15 minutes, and then you can see if you actually truly are hungry. Crystal Light or coconut water, those can be good choices too, but just note that especially the coconut water, there are still calories in that. So if you're looking to literally just test this thirst versus hunger hypothesis, water can be a great way to start. Yeah, it is really interesting. Our bodies are so smart, but sometimes they get a little confused. So that's the first one. Second one, you're tired. So second reason why you think you're hungry, but you're actually not hungry, is because you're tired. I think we've all been there where you're kind of dragging through the middle of your workday and you're like, I'm going to fall asleep at my desk. I need some candy. No. What's actually happening is just that because your body is craving energy, you start wanting sugar. You want something to feed your body, and it's true. Some of those carbohydrates, that sugar can actually help, perk you up a little bit. And exactly, some of those end up making you tired afterwards as well. Totally. So it's just something to be aware of, that if you didn't get as good of a night's sleep, if you stayed up late watching some Netflix, if you were out, if you woke up early, maybe your kid or your dog woke you up early and you're dragging a little bit, you're gonna feel a little bit more of the munchies, a little bit more of wanting to eat throughout your day. So it's just an awareness thing, because when you know that, when you go into your day knowing that, you know what, I'm going to be craving some sweets today because I didn't sleep enough, then you can say, you know what, I'm actually going to skip the brownie. I actually don't need it because I know why it's here. I know it's not that I need calories. I know that it's simply because my body's a little overtired. Maybe I'll take a nap. Maybe I'll take a walk. Maybe I'll do some of these other things to then help me feel more energized, so I'm not necessarily craving those carbohydrates and that food. Does that sound good? Does that make sense to y'all? Okay, so first 2 reasons why you think you're hungry, but you're actually not, is that you're actually thirsty or you're actually tired. So walks are so good for boosting your energy, as is water. Definitely. Sometimes I feel sick when I'm hungry. Should I consult my physician? Definitely, if you're at the point where you think you should be consulting a physician, you definitely should be. And sometimes it depends. If we let ourselves get too hungry, we can start to feel really sick. So definitely that's something to look into and talk about with your doctor. Totally. So anxiety is the third reason. Sometimes we get hungry or we feel hungry because we're actually feeling anxious about something and we're getting worried. So what happens when we're feeling anxious or stressed is our body goes into this fight or flight mode. So we start releasing these stress hormones and our metabolism kicks up. We start bringing all of this glucose, all of our blood sugar, it gets to our muscles and it leaves our bloodstreams, and suddenly we start to feel we feel worse. We feel like, oh my gosh, I'm almost lightheaded. I need something more. I need more energy. And that's just because our body's trying to protect us. Because we've gotten it in this high alert mode, our body is trying to fuel us so that it'll know that we'll be okay. It's trying to just protect us is what's happening. So if you are feeling anxiety, sometimes we get a little bit of the munchies. We get hungry because our blood sugar is leaving our bloodstream and it's going into our muscles, and because we want to do something, right? When we're feeling anxious, we want to take action. We want to have some control over what's going on, and a very easy thing that we can control is what we're putting in our mouths and what we're doing with our bodies. And so food becomes that crutch that we use when we're actually worried about something else or feeling anxious about something else. So it's an important thing to note that when you're feeling anxious, that could be the reason why you're like, oh my God, it's time for a snack. You might not actually be needing those calories or needing some extra food. So how do you get energy at those times? That's where exercise can be a beautiful thing, because you start to use all of that energy, all that adrenaline that you built up from the stress. You're going to use it. You're going to work through it with your running or lifting weights or going to a yoga class. It can just be a good way to diffuse all that extra energy, and then yes, if you need a snack, you just worked out. You burned off some of that sugar, and that can be a beautiful thing to do. So last tip, is the reason why you think you're hungry, but you're not actually hungry, is you're bored. So kind of the opposite of anxiety, right? You're sitting there, you're like, man, this this Periscope's going on way too long. I should probably go get a snack as I do this, right? I mean, we've all been there, where you're just like, I don't want to work on this project, send this email. I really just don't want to do these things. So then you walk over, maybe I'll stare at the fridge, maybe I'll open up a cabinet. I mean, yes, we've all been there. This is no big surprise. So here are the 4 reasons why you think you're hungry, but you're not actually hungry. Sandy, beautiful, hi. So 1, you're actually thirsty. Our bodies confuse thirst and hunger all the time. Number 2 is that you are tired. When you feel tired, your body starts craving carbohydrates to give you more energy, and doesn't necessarily mean that you need them. Number 3, you're anxious. So your body's getting a little worked up, you're trying to control something, and food becomes the reason. And then number 4, you're bored. You're trying to procrastinate, you're getting bored on Periscope, whatever it is, you start looking in the fridge and like, maybe I'm hungry, maybe that's what I should do. It's emotional eating, exactly right. So those are the 4 reasons why you think you're hungry, but you're actually not hungry. My name is Samantha Attard. I'm a wellness coach and yoga instructor living in Washington, D.C. I'm here doing nutrition scopes with you all because I love to share what I know, and I love to share healthy eating, healthy living. You can always find me on Twitter at HappyHealthySam or Instagram at HappyHealthySam. Thank you guys so much. I'm so excited that you're here. It's such a beautiful community, and it makes it so much better to have you all here. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.